Coach, a belated happy birthday to you. Did
Thank
your players do anything to observe your birthday yesterday? And what has it been like to always have your birthday fall on the week of South Carolina every year?
Awesome. When I was Alabama Auburn before I came here, so it's been. I've had my birthday on Alabama Auburn Day. I've had my birthday Clemson South Carolina Day. I've had my birthday, a lot of moments. It's an awesome time of the year, but it's a great day. My mom's in town and she stayed up for the weekend, so she was up early yesterday morning rolling out some homemade chicken and dumplings, and so I went home at lunch, had me a couple bowls of chicken and dumplings, and then when I got home last night, about 10 o'clock, I had me some more chicken and dumplings, and a bunch of cakes and cookies, and I just appreciate all the well wishes. A lot of funny text messages from a lot of former players and stuff. They all like to mess with me, so it was good. It was a great day, and it was also Reagan Upshaw's birthday yesterday, another one of our players, so we share that. And, it's great. Mike Kingsmore, his birthday is yesterday. A few people. Josh Turner, the singer, country music singer. He texted me, happy birthday. He's a big Clemson fan. I don't know if he's a grad or not, Josh Turner, but he's a big Clemson fan. But anyway, so it's a good day. But players, we just always harass each other, and that's kind of what it was, and move on.
I presume Scott.
I
presume Scott's going to be the guy that might.
We'll see how it goes this week. We'll see how they practice, and we'll talk about it in our personnel meetings on Wednesday. That's usually when we kind of really hammer down where we are after a few days of practice and go from there.
Coach, going back to the 5-bomb photos, did it make the 3-game winning streak after the photos were taken that much sweeter?
The 5-bomb photos, no. What made it sweet was just winning. It meant that we were going to have an opportunity to win the state championship and hang on to that trophy, but also achieve bigger goals. That's what made it the most sweet, was knowing that, hey, we got a chance to go play for the ACC championship, and you win that, you go to the playoff. So just kind of part of our process around here. But hey, it wouldn't make it sweet anytime. If you're 1-10, it's sweet. Hope I never experienced that, but it's always a sweet win in this game.
How would you
How
compare?
does the experience in these odd years when you go to Williams-Brice Stadium change compared to when you're in the Valley? And what are the memories that stand out to you from being there at Williams-Brice? I can imagine the last trip was pretty good.
The only real change is just when we get together on Friday. When it's a home game, they don't get over here till lunch, and then we'll have a lunch and meetings usually about 2 o'clock, and then we leave here about 4:40 to go to the hotel. But when you're going down there, we'll meet at, I think my senior meeting's at 10:30 Friday morning, and we'll have a team meeting. We'll have game prep, we'll have a little lunch, and then we'll leave here about 2 o'clock or something. We'll get down there about 4:30. So it's really just that Friday part is the different part from a logistical standpoint. But as far as being down there, I've been in some barn burners down there. I got some great memories, and I got some pretty crappy ones too. But I go back to my first one. Obviously, that game was unbelievable. 63-17. That game was unbelievable. It's my first game. I'm like, well, this ain't no big deal. It was like bam, 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 right out of the gate. We hit some huge plays. Derek Hampton, Aries Curry, Ben Hall, just bam, 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 and it was just kind of over. So I obviously remember that. I remember going down there, and I remember my man Buck Holtz coming up with big. I told him, I said, you better not miss this kick. And but he nailed a kick to win it right there at the end, right 2 seconds. I remember Charlie Whitehurst. I think it was a 1st and 35, if I remember correctly. I think Charlie was quarterback. 1st and 35. I don't know if I've ever been a part of that. And somehow or another, we nickeled and dimed, and we get the first down. I remember 4th down and maybe 4. We were backed up. We hit Stuckey to give us a 4th down and 4. And I remember talking about the call. I'm like, listen, it's going to be man coverage. We got to give our best chance. Aaron Kelly was our best player, and he wins on a press technique, squirt release, slant route to give us the first down. I remember 3rd and 12. I think it was 3rd and 12, and they went man to man, and Curtis Bayham, unbelievable release technique and influence in his route, and a throw by on a corner route, and he catches it and runs for like, I don't know, 20-something yards, and then I think we turned around and handed it to James Davis, and he runs it to the goal line, and I mean, so those are some great memories. Obviously, a couple years ago, winning, but I got some bad ones too, man. I try not to think about them. It was some bad ones.
Coach, looking at
Don't
the
get
depth
into
chart,
that.
Coach, the depth chart this week, you got Hunter Johnson at Ford, Eric Cooper as your backup quarterback. From the Citadel game and what you saw, those two quarterbacks, do you see a pecking order starting to appear there between those two?
Yeah, I think you know, just based on that game and that performance, you know, Hunter graded better, played better, and so if you just don't go on one thing, I mean, that was really proud of him for his development because he's worked really hard. He's made a lot of progress. You know, that's the thing you love to see in guys, because sometimes you're not getting a lot, you're just getting practice opportunity, but to see guys improve, and you know, Zarek has done a phenomenal job for us, and you know, we see him every day, every meeting, you know, but you know, at the end of the day, though, you also got to take that to the field, and I think last week, you know, Hunter played better, and you know, so I mean, if we had to, he'd be the first one in this week, but it's a day-to-day process. That's kind of where they are. It's not nobody has lifetime contracts around here. Every day is competition, and but you know, based on where we are in that one game, he would be the first one in this week.
Last week on the catch the team made, not much was said about the throw that Hunter.
Yeah, it was a great throw. Yeah, he's made a great throw, but I mean, it was an unbelievable catch. It was a really good throw, put the ball out there where it needs to be, but it's one of the best catches you'll ever see. Left-handed all the way, and staying in bounds. It was phenomenal. But Hunter played very well, and you know, executing and making the right decisions, and you know, and Zarek made the right decision. He just made a few more mistakes. Missed a throw, had a bobble snap, and you know, everything matters and counts when you're in a very close competition, and that's exactly what that is.
As far as crowd noise and environment, how would you compare Williams-Brice to some of the other places you guys play regularly?
Oh, it's loud. I mean, they do a great job down there. It's I mean, they crank up the music and all that stuff. I mean, they do. It's definitely one of the loudest places that we go to.
Anybody got anything else?